from July 10 at 1440 Kiev time. Warlike Mars will move in the practical and industrious sign of Virgo until August 27 at 1620. Bonnie Horoscope is with you. Daily and unique predictions. We begin. Conflicts, if they arise at this time, are due to the fact that the work was not done qualitatively or later than the appointed time. Fiery, hurried Mars in the sign of the Earth element does not feel very comfortable. But at least the degree of aggressive energies is significantly reduced, says astrologer Marina Sokolova. According to the principle of analogy, the sign of the zodiac Virgo can be represented as a field of wheat pounding in the wind. This is the period of harvesting. Harvesting for the winter. The desire to save what has been obtained in the most optimal and practical way. The importance of knowledge and skills. Consistency. Trifles and details. Skills and professional abilities. Describes the mutable quality of Virgo. This sign prepares a new stage. And the cardinal point of the year, the autumnal equinox, comes immediately after the Sun leaves the sign of Virgo. The main negative manifestation of this period is that people tend to criticize each other. Be sure to make a remark if a partner, colleague or friend, in their opinion, is doing something wrong, even if it does not concern them. To avoid unnecessary disputes and quarrels. Try not to find fault with trifles and not express your claims in an aggressive way. Mars has a fiery nature. Movement according to the sign of the Earth element contributes to prudence and increased efficiency in doing any business. In actions, people tend to act cautiously, to think about the consequences. There comes an awareness of what can help in the implementation of goals. In solving urgent issues. Success in the period of Mars in Virgo comes through other people. Thanks to mutual support. The motto at this time is, let's be useful to each other. Bees and a beehive. The image of Mars in Virgo. The addition and confirmation received from the outside world allows you to feel like a more whole person. The transit of Mars in the sign of Virgo is favorable for thinking about the professional sphere, solving accumulated issues, and eliminating everyday problems during this period. The formation, strengthening and achievement of the maximum development of all those undertakings that have intensified in previous months take place. A distinctive feature of this transit is the materialization of manifestations, the acquisition of specific forms. The energy of Mars in Virgo is flexible, plastic, which allows you to combine many directions into one common process. The actions of people are more organized. Many try to take a responsible approach to their work duties, so they manage to complete more tasks. Also during this period, the number of monotonous work of household issues increases. For personal life, this time is not very favorable. Everyone is too busy with work, everyday affairs, and there is not enough time for love relationships. Men and women are more likely to conflict with each other on the most insignificant occasions, because of the little things. In this regard, the psychological climate is absolutely not conducive to romance. A good time to reconsider your outlook on life, your approach to work, and really appreciate the relationship with your loved one or business partner. Rationality will come to the fore. Illusions will be destroyed, i.e., people are grounded, puzzled by the realities of the modern world. The circumstances that arise during the transit of Mars in the sign of Virgo help to put things in order. But at the same time, you should not delve into every little thing. Try to objectively, fully assess the situation. The topic of health and medicine will be relevant to many, both globally and on a personal level. There will be more work for doctors, cosmetologists, massage therapists. Take advantage of the energies of Mars in Virgo. Concentrate on issues related to self-realization, work and career, money. Within the next month and a half, you can make constructive changes in the professional sphere to improve your material well-being. Do not forget about your health. It is a personal resource. Harmonious aspects of Mars with Jupiter and Uranus in the first and second decades of August contribute to unusual creative inspiration. Help in all matters. In personal and business relationships, it is possible for a working relationship to develop into a romantic one. Sudden financial receipts, profits and gifts are likely. A good time to purchase office equipment, modernize production and improve working conditions. In the third decade of August, great endurance and discipline will be required to avoid trouble, especially in relationships with superiors. Unwillingness to take into account the ideas and experience of other people can lead to job loss. An unhealthy climate in the team and in relations with business partners. Disagreements over trifles can lead to serious conflicts. An unfavorable period for various changes. Updates in collaboration, business trips or travel. After August 20th, you should not sign important papers. It is better to postpone work with documents, public speaking, interviews and negotiations. Mercury, the ruler of the sign of Virgo, gradually slows down, and from August 23rd goes into retrograde motion. Against this background, sudden conflicts often arise, nervousness appears, and unnecessary irritability. Impulsiveness contribute to inattention, which leads to erroneous decisions. From August 21st to 23, the opposition of Mars with retro Neptune, the aspect prevents an adequate perception of the surrounding reality. Try not to make important decisions these days, especially in the area of personal relationships. Not a realistic assessment of what is happening. One's own capabilities and prospects can greatly let many people down. Beware of dubious deals, getting involved in intrigues, lots of slander, deceit and fraud around during this period. The course of many diseases worsens, especially those associated with metabolism, hormonal disorders, excessive optimism, absent-mindedness. Unrealistic plans will subsequently lead to regret and losses. There are difficulties in communicating with foreign partners. On long trips, many people tend to overestimate their capabilities during this period. So it is better to postpone making important decisions and signing responsible documents, as well as visits to superiors, influential people, visits to official instances, legal bodies. There may be significant disagreements with partners and employees, differences of opinion, legal difficulties. The last aspect that Mars forms before leaving the sign of Virgo is a harmonious aspect with retro Pluto from August 24th to 29. It will be another period of retrograde Mercury in the same sign of the zodiac. But by the end of the month all misunderstandings should somehow be settled. These days, financial issues are being successfully resolved. Reconstruction and reorganization of enterprises are being completed. At the end of August, many problems can be solved. Financial affairs, business, entrepreneurial activity are favorable, thanks to long-standing business ties. New promising projects are emerging. The circumstances of this period contribute to the transformation of negative moments at work and the improvement of the work process. The successful resolution of issues related to common money. If you manage your business wisely now, you can avoid many problems in the future. Do not be frivolous. Listen to the opinions of others. Take into account the experience and advice of older colleagues and partners. From July 10 at 1440 Kyiv time. Warlike Mars will move in the practical and industrious sign of Virgo until August 27 at 1620. That's all we have. Subscribe and don't miss our daily and unique releases from Bonnie Horoscope. See you soon.